video. I was like barely getting by. I think when I started OnlyFans, I was making like 20,000 a month.
That's not bad.
And it's not bad at all. Like I quit.
Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up? It's Majay back in another video. Today we're about to be reacting to a Maury video, and it's gonna be titled Sophie Rain is Delusional. I guess these OnlyFans girls are at it once again, and as you can read and see right there, I like how he does that.
Sophie Rain says she was barely surviving before she joined OF because she was only making, and I quote, $20,000 a month. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. You see, this is why I understand why people are so depressed nowadays. You know what?
Nigga, do these people actually really think that's like normal income? I mean, she did really just turn 18 and start making an insane amount of money because of her looks. But like, what the fuck? People are actually out here struggling. And you complaining about 20K a month? I wish I had that shit, man.
Before I go any further, let me just play the clip, man.
I'm telling you, the turning point was the Spider-Man video. I was like barely getting by. I think when I started OnlyFans, I was making like 20,000 a month.
That's not bad.
And it's not bad at all. Like I quit. I got fired from my job because they found out I was doing OnlyFans.
Barely getting by with 20K.
I was like, you know what? I'm good. Well, compared to what I'm making now.
Yeah.
I just gotta say, this bitch is so fucking out of touch, and she's dead serious. Like, she's talking in this interview with what's his name from Full Send, Kyle. I haven't seen the
No, it kind of sounds like Ragebait, because you never know what type of people be rage baiting these days, but like that shit kind of sounds like fucking bait. Well, it's either dipshit bait or it's just rage bait. There's one of the two. You acting dumb for views and you're just, getting people angry. But I don't know, because a lot of these OnlyFans hoes be stupid.
videos in so long, but how the can you say I was barely getting by on $20,000 and I got fired from my job because they found out I was doing OnlyFans? Kyle then says, laughing as well, you barely got by on 20K? And then she says, well, in comparison to what I'm making now, which is she's probably making millions per month. But it's just like, these people are so out of touch to the point to where it almost feels like they're intentionally rage baiting. Like, this is a joke, right? Until you finally realize that, no, they actually are dead serious. And this is why in my last video about Piper Raquel, making $1 million in under an hour, hopping on OnlyFans on the first day of January 2026, and reportedly...
What? Hey, niggas is actual freaks, my nigga. She made $1 million in an hour? Didn't that break Bad Babies and Little whatever her name is? Oh,
making
God.
Like close to 3 million in under 24 hours. I say this is ruining the economy in multiple ways. This is ruining the financial economy, right? Dollars, productivity, and all that. In a lot of ways, this is ruining the dating economy. This is for sure OnlyFans, and the ability for people to see that you can make a fuck ton of money online will affect relationships. I mean, hell, if you saw the data in my last video, most of the subscribers on OnlyFans are literally married men. They're the ones funding the website. And 3, it's just like, damn, what the how out of touch do you have to be?
Yo, so it's not the single gooners? That's crazy. I'm actually surprised by that statement. It's not the single gooners. So niggas is actually married, still buying this shit.
To say making 20K per month, $240,000 per year before taxes is barely making it. This just goes to show you the lifestyle that a lot of these girls, online social media content creators, are living. Like, they genuinely don't know how to budget, and they just spend way too much money. Handbags, eating out all the time, clubbing, partying, nails, hair, esthetician, waxing, living this life of abundance where they're just like, they make the money, they spend the money, and it's just like they're broke at the end of all of it. And of course, people are saying $20,000 a month is regarded as suffering now. Brittany Venti said she was a hobo. Well, that's funny. 20K a month can feed my family for a year. I mean, in groceries, unironically, yeah, you can literally buy the best quality food for a whole family, organic, for a year off of 20K. with likely a little more money left over. One guy says she's going to be broke eventually. She can't keep this up forever. I respect a guy that grinds and makes 20K a month because it's hard, but zero respect for these OF thoughts. Here we have this interesting comment from someone saying, my first month on Playboy, I made 15K. I blew it on stupid ass shit. You gotta let her grow up, man. It's part of the process if that frontal lobe isn't developed. One, the whole frontal lobe thing is overblown and highly exaggerated and taken out of context from the scientific literature that normies don't understand. The study only went up to 24 to 25 for the participants in the study for this frontal lobe development. So the science, just to clarify, didn't specifically say,
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Some people like literally do not grow up and literally they still take money for granted. You still see like a 40-year-old still doing that shit, and like I mean they say, well, the looks go at 40, I guess, but they still trying to grind and take advantage of like younger men and everything, and still being thoughts. So like you still got like a lot of people out here that's like that. Don't even give like the frontal lobe excuse, because that's not gonna work.
your frontal lobe is fully developed at 24. In fact, your frontal lobe and other parts of your brain never stop developing or changing. That's called neuroplasticity. I just hate seeing that online all the time. Like people they parrot shit that they don't even understand scientifically. Second of all, what is she, like 23, 24? She's a grown-ass woman at this point in time. What are we talking about? Is this rage bait? And third of all, if that's the case, why the fuck are we allowing people who don't have fully developed brains or frontal lobes to vote, to drive, to own weapons, to do corn, to join our military and kill people in foreign countries, to own homes, to drink, to have even a social media presence? Like why? Again, this has got to be rage bait. Additionally, here's some other things she had to say about her OF career.
Right now, my family's being harassed, my neighbors are being harassed because it's Florida's a public record state, so you can find anything. My real name got leaked, my real age got leaked, they found out who I was, and now they're coming after me essentially.
I'm just saying, on the other hand, you shouldn't have did that. But there's a lot of weirdos out there. You put yourself out there to those type of people, my nigga, and in the deeper realms of like Reddit and all those dark websites like 8chan and shit. Yeah, I know about those because I watch a lot of videos. But them niggas is weirdos. You put yourself out there and they're gonna wanna, harass you. And you set yourself up for that. I'm not saying, and I don't condone all of that shit, because that's some weirdo shit and that's fucking pathetic from all those loser ass niggas in they fucking, basements. But you kind of put yourself in that little position doing OnlyFans and shit. It's gonna be a trade off. You're gonna make a lot of fucking money, but like you're gonna be known and getting harassed more.
And it's a really shitty thing. Like I just bought this land and I feel like I have to sell it already and move because people
What do
are
you mean
already
coming
trying.
after you?
I just need to know who the hell is coming after her, and I guess Sophie Rain isn't her real name. Oh, well, according to Twitter, they're saying Sophie Rain's real name is Isabella Blair. I think I remember that. And she was lying about her age, saying she was 20 when she was actually 23. Yeah, she was, age baiting to gain more subs. And as you can see here, yeah, that's her real name. Just a regular Florida girl who made it on OF through strategic marketing. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, these are the guys who manage all these girls and make the real money right here. They have a channel by the name of Owen and Cole, and yeah, they titled their video right here that I saw, "We made the biggest OnlyFans house to prove it's not luck." So they're basically like digital pimps, fully legal, by the way. They have their own, agency. They manage these girls, and it's not shocking. Most of these girls are respectfully not bright enough to have a multiple social media account with a large enough presence to where they were able to go viral all the time. These two guys, as far as I know, they were former content creators themselves, and they weren't blowing up, so they decided to take their talents and their knowledge.
The digital pimping is crazy, and this has just been known around like the content creator realm. I'm not in it, I know, but that's been known around there forever, my nigga. Firstly, I heard of it like cuz they were talking about Jack Doherty was doing that for a while, and he was getting like basically, people as soon as they turned 18 to sign up for that and hand a percentage of the money to them. which is a whole nother story. It's weird.
To a different field, industry, and started to manage a lot of these girls and sign them to their own agency, marketing on their behalf, and yeah, blew them up, got a percentage, and now they're rich as fuck. But these are the brainiacs, these are the mega minds behind the entire Bop House image. That said though, guys, regardless of how you feel about Sophie Rain or Piper Killer, Camila, Arujo, or whatever other person is associated with the Bop House, please don't harass them, don't stalk them. That's illegal and very weird.
People, I have this one person right now specifically just like saying the most outrageous stuff to me and like, I'm gonna come find you, like I'm coming to your house, sends my house address, like I'm here right now, like I'm at your front door, and it's
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You got all that fucking money? Hire a private investigator. Hire a private investigator and just go and go at that nigga. Tell like hire some hackers. Do something, my nigga. If I had all that money and some type of hater was doing that to me, I would have doubled back and send his address back to him. Is this where you are? Is this your IP? Like no, nigga. You could hire better hackers than what that nigga's doing. Probably in his basement. Like, come on, nigga, fight back, nigga, bro. That's what type of shit be pissing me off with these niggas that be having all this money. There's one creator that I seen in like another video compilation. She actually did that. She it was a dude. I mean, it was a dude stalking her, and she like basically hired people to like stalk him back, and she was making fun of that nigga on Twitter. Man, that's some women power right there.
scares the shit out of me because like,
Yeah.
are you actually or are you not? And I mean, I haven't had anyone try to come up, but I've been
And don't get it wrong, I do feel bad because stalking is in any situation is really fucking annoying. So yeah, I kind of feel for that.
swatted this past week. I have had like 4 police officers come to my house on 4 separate occasions because of this one person. And like, that's why I keep all of my stuff private.
Well, I just gotta say, that's the risk you take when you enter this field full of weirdos and depraved degenerates who are obsessed with this type of content. Of course, you're gonna get parasocial, stalker, obsessed individuals who will go to great lengths to either scare you or potentially try and be with you, profess their love for you. I will say, though, that Sophie Rain is incredibly delusional and out of touch when it comes to thinking that she was broke making 20K a month. Someone said, same Sophie Rain, by the way, and she wonders why they are after her, with this video attached below. So where do we think all that money came from? All the married gooners out there who contributed to her piggy bank. One of which was that ex-astronomer CEO who got caught at a Coldplay concert cheating on his wife. He allegedly contributed over $250,000 to OnlyFans girls, including Sophie Rain, but not just her. So yeah, you even have billionaires out here just
$250,000, bro. You're so weird, bro. Come on, that money could have been invested in something else. But like, I guess when you're rich and bored, that shit happens. Man, this video gave me a fucking headache, bro. I got too into it and too passionate about like speaking on that shit because like, come on, you gotta like fight power with power. But like, I really think she's an idiot, honestly, because you thought making 20K a month really was bad. But hey, we will kind of all see the downfall of all these OnlyFans creators. Probably only the dumb ones. There's smart ones out there that invest their money. I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video, and we on the road to 250.